Hey, what's going on guys? Pyrox here and welcome to my Dagonoth Rex solo guide for Ironman and low levels alike. So let's start with the gear inventory and recommended levels. So for gear, you're not going to need too much armor as you're just going to be taking hits from monsters as you run into the cave and from the little spin-ups as you kill Rex. So it's not as crucial, but if you do have Batwing or Spider Silk or War Priest, that'll do just fine. But as a minimum for weapons, I'd recommend the God Staff at level 60 magic, as well as the God Cape, and for an amulet of magic will help a lot to increase your accuracy and improve your amount of kills. A Ring of Life is also very handy in case you aggro Prime or Supreme by accident and get hit down very low without noticing. So as for your inventory, just bring your best food that you can make and cook. Here I'm using lobsters, but you can use tuna or whatever you have, but of course a higher level food will increase your amount of kills per trip. Also, you're going to want to bring a shield. This is because with 100% adrenaline, you can put on your shield and use Rejuvenate, which will recharge 40% of your total life points. Of course, you're going to want air runes for casting spells, and I bring 1 fire and 1 law rune for a quick Varrock teleport. Some other handy but not necessary items are anti-poisons. You can bring 1 to 2, and this is because the spin-ups in the water have a chance to poison you, which does do a bit of damage over time. Also, you can bring a magic stat boosting potion. Be it just a super or a normal potion. 1 to 2 should help, and this will help to increase your amount of kills per trip. Also, an Excalibur or Enhanced Excalibur will help a lot. Enhanced gives you a lot of healing, and the normal Excalibur gives you a nice defense boost. So for getting there, if you have the Fremnic Lodestone, go ahead and use that, and follow the directions on my screen. So just run through the town and talk to Jarvald, and take a trip to Waterbirth Isle. Once you get there, continue to the cave that you see on the minimap, and this is where we'll pick up. Once you get to the cave, follow my path to get through in the fastest time. I like to use the north gate because it's filled with the big rock crabs which don't attack from range, and usually won't get a hit on you, and if they do, they're fairly inaccurate, as you can see. Some small tips when you're running through here: use protection prayers if you need them and if you have them. You don't really need prayer once you get in there, so if you use all of them by the time you get in there, it's not a big deal. Here there is 2 choices for ladders that you can use. Go to the far end, as you see in the video, and basically just follow all the paths that I take in the video, and you will make it there with no problems. I don't in the video since I'm fairly high defense, but equip your shield if you brought one. It'll help to give you a bit more defense against all the wall sulkies and the Dagonoths in here. In this location, you can rest to get your energy back up, and then you can continue the rest of the way until the ladder for the DKs. So for getting into the safe spot, stand down in this hallway a bit and try to right-click the ladder and click Custom Session. You might get attacked by a Dagonoth like in the video, but just kill whatever's attacking you and try again. And then pick Fastest Spawn and click Start. And then once you get in, run towards the east wall and use Surge to get to the eastern shore, and wait for Rex to spawn. Once you're in this spot, there are 2 ways of luring Rex into the safe spot. So the first way is along the eastern shore. So you're going to want to wait until Prime and Supreme are out of view. Walk up and attack Rex. Use Combust first so that he takes damage over time while he walks. Walk him a bit east, and then once he gets down there, walk north, and you see these 2 little Geodotes in the land. Walk to the second one. Rex will follow, and he will get stuck and be unable to get to you. For the second safe spot, you're going to do the same as before. Wait till he's on his own and use Combust on him to get his attention. This way he will take double damage as he comes toward you. Walk him east and wait on the eastern wall until he gets to about the position he's in the video, just at that hill there, and then start walking south and step onto the seaweed that you see on the ground there. He'll try to get to you, but he'll get stuck on some sort of corner there, and he won't be able to get to you. Then you can just start maging him. So here on screen are some of the wrong ways of doing it, and also some tips for you. The best one that I can give you is to be patient. Don't rush it like I did in the video there. If you don't wait long enough and lure him down to the east wall, he'll come in at a wrong angle and still be able to attack you. And as well, with the eastern wall one, the same thing applies. If you don't wait long enough, he'll come in at an angle and still be able to get the line of sight on you and still be able to hit you. Some further tips: when you're between kills, get 100% adrenaline off the little guys in the water, equip your shield and use the Rejuvenate ability like I just did in the video. It will recharge 40% of your total life points, which should top you up. Also, equip your shield between kills. It'll give you that a bit more defense against the little guys in the water, the spin lips. And as well, don't worry about attacking them. They respawn so quickly that it's not really worth it, and it's just a waste of runes. But if you do need to drop combat for any reason, then it is a good idea. So that concludes my Dagonoth Rex solo guide. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and it helps you to get that Dragon Hatchet and Berserker Ring, or whatever else you're going for, maybe even the pet. But if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like down below, and subscribe for future guides. If you also want to check out my other guides, I have an Ultimate Ironman QBD guide on the left there, where I show you how I got my Royal Crossbow without using Super Antifires or Beast of Burden or Sarah Brews. And on the right, there's an Ironman melee weapon guide where I show you the best places to get melee weapons from tier 1 to level 80. And there will also be a link in the description for my full playlist. Thanks again for watching, guys.
Yeah.